CJ Flyer back with another YouTube video. I did not think I was making two YouTube videos today. In fact, I thought I was making that Derrick Rose video and we were done. But I got home in time today to catch the last 4 minutes of this Indiana Fever Connecticut Sun Game 2 first round matchup here in the WNBA Playoffs. And I know, have I made a WNBA playoff video or just a WNBA video in general yet? I'm not sure. I was going to make more WNBA content this summer and got caught up with other things. We'll be back next year, don't worry. It's exciting. I love the WNBA. Unfortunately, didn't get a chance to watch very many games this summer. I did go to some games last year. I did attend the Dallas Wings Las Vegas Aces elimination game in person last year in Arlington, Texas. That was a blast. Got on ESPN. Maybe I'll put a photo of that up. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm just trying to get this video out here real quick. So maybe not this time around. Maybe I'll highlight that later. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this because, I mean, first off, I'm going to call myself out as a filthy casual because, again, I haven't watched any games this year in length. I've just watched highlights of different players. And to be honest, I think most of the talking heads that talk about this stuff don't watch the games either. So I'm at least on par with them, I would say. But I did watch these last 4 minutes. And, man, I got to tell you what. This is me exposing myself as a filthy casual, right? The only players I knew on this Fever team were Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston. I didn't know anyone else on the roster. I take that back. I do know Kaylu Samuelson. I don't know anyone else on this roster, okay? So, I was not aware of Kelsey Mitchell. I was not familiar with her game, all right? And when I watched those last 4 minutes, and in particular, the last minute, if we look here, I got Kelsey Mitchell's name highlighted. We go to that final minute. I just wanted to rip my hair out. Misses running pull-up jump shot. Offensive rebound. Bad pass. Misses three-point jumper. Misses driving layup. And let me tell you, this was not just any ordinary miss. These were the ugliest missed shots I've seen in a while. I was like on the verge of tears. And I haven't watched games all season. I'm just jumping in like the filthy casual that I am for this season. I didn't know who Kelsey Mitchell was. And oh my goodness, I was like, what are they doing? They got their other two players on the court, not passing them the ball. I don't know who this is. The jump shot form looks awful. I was just losing my mind. But before I started recording this video, I did my due diligence. I went ahead. I pulled up Kelsey Mitchell's stats. As we can see, for this season alone, she's tied with Caitlin Clark for the points per game for this season. And if we look at her percentages, she's averaging 40% from three. That's incredible. I don't know what the WNBA three-point average is, but in the NBA, the league-wide three-point average is right around, I think, like 35 to 37%. So the fact that the last 3 seasons she's shot 40% from three, wow. I mean, just absolutely incredible. It's actually shocking to me that she didn't make the All-Star team in 2022. I mean, she's averaging 18 points per game, shooting 40% from three, and getting 4 assists per... I mean, man... To not get the All-Star appearance that year, I guess maybe due to games played, I don't know. But I'm sorry, Kelsey Mitchell. I'm giving you this apology right now. I'm exposing myself. I didn't even need to expose myself, but I did. Let's go ahead and talk about this game. Look, again, I just want to clarify, now that I'm familiar with Kelsey Mitchell's game, these shots were not necessarily bad. They just looked rushed and looked bad. And in my mind, at this point in time, and well, for the remainder of the game, really, if we go back to the box score here, Caitlin Clark's the leading scorer in this game with 25 points. I mean, yes, Kelsey Mitchell's got 17. It's like nothing to bat an eye at or anything, but like, I don't know. I just feel like you're getting your ball to your leading scorer late in the game. At least that's my mindset. Now, she was being guarded very tight by one defender. No one's setting screens, okay? I don't know who the Fever's coach is. Again, filthy casual. I'm hand in the air. That's who I am this season. I don't know a whole lot. I don't know why the Dallas Wings are bad this year. As far as I remember, their roster didn't change, so I don't know what happened to them. Again, filthy casual. Don't know what's going on, but the Fever need to fire their coach into the Sun. They may fire their coach into the Connecticut Sun. I don't know what's going on, man. This coach, just some of the play calling was so atrocious late in this game. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. How are you a professional basketball coach? It's just, it was not a good look. And I get it because it seems like the Fever really don't have a bench. I mean, look, again, now I did not do my due diligence here. I don't know if this player in particular is good or not. But and look, plus minus is a very subjective stat too. Like, in some cases, it doesn't tell the whole story. But this person was in for 4 minutes, and their plus minus is -12. I'm not saying they're the reason why the Fever got outscored by 12 points at that point in the game, but I don't know, man. 4 minutes, -12. That's not a good look. That's usually a sign of something, man. If anything, I don't know. I'm not saying it's all on this one person, but look, I just, as an advocate for the WNBA and for the growth of their league, I was really I was taken aback by how cool and just electric the atmosphere was at the semifinal game between the Wings and the Aces that I went to in person last year, and I think there's a ton of potential, and I was just kind of blown away by the atrocious decision making that was made. I'm not pinning the blame on the players, more the coaching than anything else. Just utterly disappointing, and especially for a league that's supposed to be, I don't know. You have like the number one most talked about player in the league outside of Asia Wilson and Sabrina on the Liberty. Like, why at least one shot? I mean, she did get one shot, I guess. She got one shot when it didn't even matter anymore. How much were they down by? Misses 3-point pull-up jump shot. They're already down by 6 with 14 seconds. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't have mattered if she made it, but it probably would not have mattered a whole lot. Like, they're still more than likely losing the game. Why did it take until 14 seconds left? The play calling was weird to me. I don't know. Let's go ahead real quick. Let's just search Clark's name just to see. So she makes the step back jump shot at 5:30. She makes a 3-point jump shot at 4 minutes. She misses another 3-point shot at 3:20. And then after that, she does not take a single shot until the 14-second mark. And again, I get it. She was being guarded tight one-on-one. But no one's setting any screens for her, man. I'm not even a Fever fan. I just want to see some freaking good basketball. And I'm just over here ripping my hair out because it doesn't need to be that bad. Shout out to the Connecticut Sun. Great win by them. Congrats and good luck moving on to the next round. I have to talk about this. It is the most talked about player in the league, right? And I just, finally got to see them play live, and I don't know, man. I don't know. Get a new coach, please. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, I'm a casual this year. I haven't watched a whole lot of games. I see a lot of discussion around Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, yada yada yada. Maybe I'll get to that in a future video. I do want to talk about Asia Wilson winning another MVP, which is super cool. We'll talk about that later. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this, about the Fever's last few minutes and their whole season and everything. Just anyone that's got any additional perspective beyond my 4 minutes of game time that I watched, let me know. And click on the video on your screen right now for another basketball discussion video.